Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Retail. In today's episode, if you're rude and refuse to pay, we have the right to refuse services, even after they're done. Grandma saw this one happen. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. If you're rude and refuse to pay, we have the right to refuse services, even after they're done. So I was in the shop one day, a customer was in getting some keys copied, nice and simple job. Suddenly, while I've got the machine running, some shirtless guy comes in looking really frantic. I tell him I'll be just a minute longer, then I finish the keys, and send the first customer on his way. Frantic dude, geez, took you long enough, I need you to come unlock my car. I'm already a little annoyed since it's almost closing time, but I just figure he's got a kid/dog/groceries in the car and give him the benefit of the doubt. Me, no problem, where is it? FD, a couple miles that way, my girlfriend drove me over here. You can follow us to it. I get some info from him, the kind of car it is, his name/number/address in case we get separated, etc. FD, my phone's in the car, so if you call it I won't answer. Me, then how about your girlfriend's number? FD, hers is in there too. Well, okay then. Since it's pretty much closing time, I just go ahead and set the alarm and lock the doors as I leave. He doesn't like this and starts saying how I'm taking forever. Yeah, take a chill pill, 5 extra seconds won't kill you. I get in my truck and follow him out there. When we get there, I grab my tools and head to the car. Surprisingly, there's nothing in there except for the keys on the seat. No kids or dogs, so now I'm just hoping it's actually their car. FD, you'd better not mess up my doors, this is a classic. Yeah, a classic Ford POS. I open it up in about 10 seconds and check the insurance card, and yup, it's their car. I pick up the keys and go over to him, tell him it's $40, and he just looks at me dumbfounded. FD, wait, you mean I have to pay for this? Yeah. Me, yes sir, we charge a service call when we have to go out to the location. FD, well, I'm not paying for that, you did it in 10 seconds, I could have done that myself if I'd have known. Me, well, I'm sorry, but I can't do this for free. I could have, but there was no real urgency, like a life endangered, plus he was rude about the whole thing. We normally would just bill someone in the situation, but we've been burned too many times, so we'll only do that for companies. FD, I'm not paying for that, I don't have any money. Me, then if you think you can do it yourself, go for it. I throw his keys in the car, lock the doors, shut it behind me, and leave. I get home about 10 minutes later, then after probably an hour he calls back. FD, I can't get it open, come back and open my car again. Me, I can go out again, but I'll have to charge you for 2 service calls. FD, FUA hole, I'm not paying you $80. Me, then you can call out other locksmith nearby, I'm sure he'll be happy to help. Click. I didn't tell him, but they charge $100 to unlock cars. Never heard back from him. Grandma saw this one happen. I hope this is an acceptable story for this sub. My grandma used to tell stories that I always took to be amusing anecdotes. I don't actually know if any were true, but I think they were. The following is one such story. The names are changed even though the story is so old that it's unlikely that anyone could be identified. In the northern town where my grandma was raised, there was a general store. Younger folks can picture a tiny department store with wood walls and floors. Such stores were usually run by the owner and the family of the owner. At the time of the story, the owner, John, was teaching his son, Isaac, about running the store so the boy could take over when the time came. One day John told Isaac to serve the next customer, telling the boy that he would stay nearby in case help or advice was needed. It should be noted that when talking to Isaac, John was calling the stockyard to give him a sense of ownership. The next customer was an older lady whose list included new dress pants for her husband. Back then stores only had a few samples of each sort of clothing and measurements were written down and sent off for the clothing to be made. Isaac was happy to escort the lady to the rack of menswear and was gesturing to the various styles and fabrics when John, using way too loud a voice, tried to whisper advice to Isaac. Isaac. Take your pants down, show the lady what you got. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.